There we go. I think I'm happy with that. Make my candles dark blue. And I want it to look like there's light coming from inside of the house. So I'm going to take my light orange. Now this is the same light orange. I know I used this. This was the lightest value on my pumpkin. And it's also going to be my darkest value on my window here. Throw that in there. Then we're going to use a light yellow. These are the same two colors we used on the sky. And I'm going to see if I can bring in a little bit of the yellow into the window. There we go. So for the door, we're going to use the same colors we used on the tree. We're going to use the darkest color and the medium color. The darkest brown and the medium brown. And again, we said we thought our light was coming more from the top on the door, so we're going to put our dark color on the bottom. A little bit under here. A little bit under our hinges. Okay, and now we'll take our medium brown and just put this in. So to start with, I'm just coloring it in the empty space. And now I will go back and blend it in around the dark brown. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so for our hedgehog, our little lady over here, we're going to do her brown and blue, similar to the door, but we're actually going to use the colors of the acorn. If you remember up here where we used the medium brown and the reddish brown, we're going to use that for her fur. And then for her face, we'll use the light brown. So, put the medium brown on there first. And then we'll put in the red brown. And I feel like that's her arms are very red, so we're just gonna go back with the medium brown. Just blend some more brown back in there. Just till I'm happy with it. There we go. And then for her face, we can use the light brown. And we'll get a cute pink for her nose. For her cheeks. Okay, so going back to her bonnet, apron, and dress. Her bonnet and her dress will be blue. So again, I'm just using the same colors, guys. No need to go look for crazy stuff. Do your shadows in the dark blue. And her bonnet. We'll take our light blue here. And we'll just blend this in. Just pull in your shadow areas, just blend them in so it looks seamless. So again, you want to put your light blue kind of going around the dark blue. You don't want to pull in the dark blue till you're ready. Do this part as well. Now that I've got most of the light blue in, now I'll go in and just kind of pull the dark blue into the light blue. Okay, and there she is in her pretty blue dress. And so the apron I want to leave white, but to add some shadow we'll use this other more sky blue color just to add a little bit of shadow. There we go. Now a little shadow here. There we go. Okay, so for the broom for the bristles, we're going to use a little bit of orange and light brown to give it a straw type of color. So I'm gonna just add in a little bit of orange here. And a little bit of light brown. And then for the handle, we're going to use a little bit of, what am I looking for? A little bit of medium brown. Okay, there's that. Plus we have her steps here, which I feel like those should be stone. So I'm gonna do some black and gray here. So I'm gonna put in my black first. And then we'll fill it in with the gray. There we go. What to do about our kitty? I think it would be fun to have a purple kitty. So let's see. Got this color purple. And this should be a lighter purple. It's like a lilac color. And as cute as this kitty is, I feel like it needs to be a little bit darker. So we're going to take our dark blue, just to give it a little bit of deeper shadow in a couple areas. And I'm going very light here because I don't want to have it be too dark. Okay, then we'll go back in with our dark purple again. Blend in this dark blue, bring in the dark purple up just a little higher than I had it before, in a little bit more places. Now we'll go back in with our lavender purple and kind of blend it all in. There we go. Now we'll use our pink for her nose and her ears. There we go. So now all we have left to do is the grass and her dirt walkway. So we'll do the dirt walkway first, only because I have all the colored pencils out already. So I'm going to take my reddish brown. Putting that down first in a couple of places. Maybe here. I'm going to take my medium brown. Alrighty, there's that, and then around the outside we're just going to use our dark brown here. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have to do the grass. Now I would love to use the same colors that I used up there. However, I don't know exactly what they are because I put all my colored pencils away since then, but I'm pretty sure I can make a good guess. We'll just do our best to pick the colors that we think are the closest. Here we go. Actually, I think these are the colors I used right here. I do remember using that yellow, the same yellow we've already been using, and then these three greens were together, and I remember this one. Let me see how it has that thing hanging off? I remember that. So I think we're good. So we're not going to use the yellow. We'll use a little bit of this darker green, but not too much. Add some shadowy pieces in. And I'm using kind of a stippling motion on it. Okay, then we'll use our medium green, medium light green, I guess. And we'll bring this in here. And I'm going to use a stippling motion because grass is uneven. It's not always going to be the same. So I'm just going to like this blotting motion here. And the biggest areas I'm leaving some white in because we'll go back with our lightest light green to fill those in. So here, I want to make sure I use a lot of the medium light green right around the edges. Tie in our dark green here. But as I work my way to this big white area, I'm going to leave more white showing through. Now we'll take our lightest light green and we'll throw this in to all the white areas. There we go. So now that that's done, I actually want to darken up my dark areas just a little bit. So we're going to get some more dark. I'm going to just go over those dark areas again. Particularly over here, because I felt like this needed to be dark. There we go. And beautiful. So now what I'm going to do is I'll zoom you guys back out so we can look at it as a whole. And we are complete. I love it. So what I might do is I might take a black marker and go around the outside in black because I think the rest of it, it'll make it really pop. Let me see if I can find one. Preferably a Sharpie if I have one. I mean, I could use black paint as well. I don't think I have any, but I don't want to go that crazy. Okay, I have a black Sharpie. So we're going to try this. Hopefully it's not dried out because I don't know how long it's been sitting in there. No, I think that'll be usable. So I'm literally just going to go around the outside of this. I mean, you could use black paint. You could use black colored pencil, although I don't recommend it because it's very difficult to get a nice smooth even finish. I could have used my Crayola Super Tips. I could have even used black watercolor. You could cut it out and glue it onto black cardstock like I did with the mandala. I mean, there are all kinds of ways you can do this. Well, it feels like we're running out of ink, which is really unfortunate given we're right at the end. So anyway, you guys get the idea. I will finish that off camera because I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me color this whole thing in black. And I think I'm going to have to go find another one because that one feels like it's drying out a little bit. But anyways, so that's what I'm going to do. And I will post a picture on Instagram when we're done. So guys, please don't forget to submit your October color along if you guys want to enter into the giveaway. And I can't wait to see what you guys have done with my sketches. And I look forward to the next video. Until then, happy coloring!